Stop thinking. Thinking keeps you a prisoner of your own mind. Thinking distracts you from enjoying life, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of that depth of life, that's the spirit of all that is, that flows through everything. Thinking keeps you in your head, keeps you limited in the rational processes of the mind, keeps you busy thinking about tomorrow, worrying about tomorrow. Uh, Excessive thinking, overthinking is actually a coping mechanism. It's kind of the idea that you or me is in control of your life and the outcome, how life will unfold. So we have these expectations and conditionings that keep us trapped in a very narrow perspective of life. So I would really encourage you to just stop thinking. Meaning, when I say stop thinking, I'm saying that you step back from the activity of the mind, which are thoughts. It's not that you can stop the thoughts from coming in, but you can stop thinking, meaning grasping onto the content of thought passing through your mind and creating a story out of it. And a lot of stories don't really actually have any existence in the context of this present moment. So being aware of your thoughts means that you're in a state of non-thinking. You're actually being present. You're back in your heart. Your mind is just clear. It's open like a blue sky and allowing the clouds to pass through, which are symbolized as your thoughts passing through. So when you look at a blue sky on a beautiful day, you don't go around saying, oh, this cloud is mine. You just look at the cloud passing through in a very detached way. So this takes a bit of practice to come to a state of non-thinking. Now, there's nothing wrong with thinking when you really need to think about stuff. Like we have responsibilities on a daily basis. If you work in accounting, yeah, you have to use that part of your brain that needs to think, calculate, rationalize, put things in order. So thinking in that way is actually very practical and very useful. But if you're in a job where you have to really use your brain a lot and think, I would say probably need to take a break as much as possible and just take time to meditate, be aware of your thoughts, passing through, back and forth, do your mindfulness meditation. It takes a bit of practice to just, or recognition and awareness, to just be aware of the movement of thoughts through the mind coming and going. So you're just allowing the thoughts come and go, not grasping onto them, not creating a story out of your thinking. You don't actually really believe what your mind's telling you anymore. This is actually true freedom. True freedom comes in when you're fully present with your mind and not controlling the outcome of life, believing your thoughts, just allowing the thoughts to come and go. It's the same with emotions. Just being fully present with your emotions and just allowing the emotions to go through, feeling your feelings and letting them go through, letting go of your thoughts constantly, every moment, being in this moment, being present with life. This, what happens when you stop thinking. Stop thinking is the key to a lot of success in many areas of your life. Actually, not just realizing who you are, but also developing skill in sports and Olympics too, because you have to really focus. You can't think while you're actually in the moment of either doing gymnastics. You're out of your mind. There's a lot of places, like a lot of other areas of expertise like art, music, where you're not thinking about creating the next song. It just actually comes through when you're not thinking. So there's a lot of benefits to not thinking and just allowing the thoughts to pass through. It creates an opening. It creates an opening to to a deeper part of your own being. It opens you to love in your heart, because it opens the heart and opens the mind to greater creativity and to greater peace and happiness. So it's so important to stop thinking as much as possible. It will awaken you to who you really are at this moment. Thank you.